Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It is Wednesday, December 1st of the year 2021. We're all in studio. We look great. Jake is an engaged man. I have a newborn son, and BBD is wearing a fun shirt. So, before you talk, Jake, let me tell them what we're doing today. We got a draft. We're going to play some Match 5 at the end. Maybe some news. We are filling out our brackets.
We're filling out our brackets.
We're filling out our brackets before the tournament starts. If you want to do it with us, you pull it up, pull up the sheet.
We'll save that for bracket time.
But we are filling out our brackets today. Sam is actually going to fill out a bracket. I don't know if she can do it with us on the show. And there's a box that we're going to open. I see a box. I also have another box, if this is on in the office or at some point, in the main foyer room right by the front door, that I want to show on the show as well.
So we're going to open two boxes.
Two boxes. One I already opened. How are you, Jake?
James, BBD, yeah, baby engagement, nice shirt. The trifecta, back at it, chat. JJR back in here. We haven't had the full gang in here since a while.
92.
So that's exciting. I do owe the people an apology, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And my apology is brought to us by Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon, fantastic cereal. We've told you guys all about it. It's the best. You guys know. Jimmy loves Magic Spoon.
I'm actually...
Is the baby eating it?
Not yet. No teeth. Pathetic. I told you my new strategy of mixing all the flavors into one giant thing. 3 of the flavors I mix in there. And that helped me consume it. I was behind because we went to the hospital for 5 days, and I was getting backed up because I'm on the subscription. It comes. Right. I just cleared my boxes yesterday, and I got an email saying that the new ones are on the way. I am going to take Mapey Waffy out of the rotation and substitute it for something else. The grape, the fruity, and the frosted. Or no, the blueberry, the fruity, and the frosted are staying. Those 3 they're a jubilee or whatever.
You've
been calling that the funfetti,
They're a
right?
jubilee.
The funfetti, yeah. They're staying. I will be switching out the 4th flavor, the Mapey Waffy. You know, it's come up. It just sits on the shelf longer. It's kind of like when you go to your closet and you see a shirt and you're like, I never wear that. And you're like, should I just toss that? So I got to sub it out. But
it doesn't work with the funfetti.
No, it's not going to go in there.
On itself, it's a power player.
It's a really good
I think if you were to do the peanut butter, the chocolate, and the maple waffle, that would be kind of the other funfetti you can do. Magic Spoon has 0 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving, only 140 calories a serving. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb. You can build your own box, available flavors to build your own custom bundle of cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, blueberry, cinnamon, cookies and cream, and maple waffle. I might just double up on the fruity, man, if I'm being honest, or double up on the blueberry if I'm being honest.
Where do they get it? $5 off? MagicSpoon.com?
MagicSpoon.com/Jomboy. Use promo code Jomboy. Check out, save $5 off your order.
So again, my apology was brought to us by Magic Spoon. Yeah. We've built a goddamn media empire off of being an on-pod.
Yeah.
And last Wednesday, we did a JJR. I was in Florida. I was already engaged. Now, I want to go.
Yeah, you felt dirty the whole time.
I wanted to share with you guys.
Can I tell us something?
Yes.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
Me and DB didn't know. We were
I know.
talking to an engaged man.
I felt bad. I mean, I did because I
assumed you knew, and I was the only one that didn't know. So I feel a lot better, actually.
I did Wake and Jake before that with BBD, so I felt bad. I was doubling down on BBD. And we were here with the JJR people where all we do is preach honesty. Oh, Zach.
To make up for this heinous lie,
yeah.
Why don't you tell us, the audience, something they've never heard about
secret.
you?
Okay. Here we go. Let me finish the apology, and then I'll give them another secret. So I'm sorry I couldn't share with you guys. There's a couple relatives that needed to find out before it was on socials and stuff like that and out there. So I love you guys. Very much wanted to share. Was excited to share. And part of the reason we couldn't Did I ever send you a foot picture? Or I showed the foot picture. Yeah, I sent you the foot picture last week.
Yes, of the bugs.
Feet are still a mess, by the way. So that night we were planning on telling everyone, but I told the story on JJR how I used the Benadryl cream. So I was basically a zombie. I was a bug-bitten zombie. So that's not how I wanted to share the news. So then we shared the news the next day. Then told some close friends. So Jimmy was in on that and not you, BBD. I'm sorry.
I still found out before the people.
I did tell, actually.
You told us pretty.
I did.
I would assume pretty soon after that.
Right before the buzzer, I was like, I still owed that to you.
There's a group of us. It's the three, you'd think.
What is that picture you just put on the screen?
I retweeted it, so if anyone wants it. Someone shared their spot. Someone shared their.
It looks like you retweeted the thumb pic.
No, this is their Spotify top podcasts, and they got Talking Baseball as their top podcast, and Spotify just gives whatever representative photo they think works best, I guess. Yeah. So thank you to Ryan Gatton for us Talking Baseball being your top pod.
Evan Phillips bring Jess on the show one week. Actually, I did the Patreon last night, and Jess made an appearance. So if you're one of our Patreon people, you can go check that out. She talked for a little bit. Her first time ever talking. But sorry, people. Very excited. On top of the mountain, the hike was brutal. Dad was sweating rum punch. Had a guide that did the hike so easily, and he didn't really talk much, so it was basically taunting me and Jess the whole time. But it all worked out. Jess was happy. I was worried that I was getting too gross and that she was getting too gross and that she'd be mad at me forever for getting gross on the hike. Didn't care. And we're good.
All right, so now tell everyone about that.
Oh, I have to say something else.
Tell everyone about that animal that you...
I can tell you something else if you're trying to remember the full secret.
Okay.
My mom, when I told her you're going to St. Lucia, said, "Oh, that's a good place to get engaged." And then I said, "Well, he lost his wallet 1 week ago, so he might not be coming off as the most responsible." So I was nervous.
Okay, Mom.
How'd you lose your wallet?
I was running to the train to get back to New York, and I think it fell out there. There's still a chance it's in my mom's car because I gave her a hug goodbye, and maybe in the pocket lean, the wallet fell out. I asked my mom to look for it. Where that wallet would end up, I don't think she considers what I used as a wallet, so I don't even think she'd be looking for that. And I doubt she'd search where that thing would end up. So there's still a chance my wallet's in the car. But yeah, Jess was surprised, although, we have discussed these things.
Surprised when it's happening. Not
her dad is coming to the city in a week or two, and me and him hadn't had the talk because I'm a man, Jim.
Yeah, you
loosely
you believe in social.
If I have to check a box,
I asked Katie's father. I think it's normal.
It's an old tradition, and I think we've talked about either on here or not on here. You were living with Katie at the time, so I mean, you and her dad saw each other regularly. Jess's dad lives in Tampa.
Yeah,
I see him twice a year if we're lucky. I don't think I saw him in a calendar year because of COVID times and stuff. So he was coming to the city, and I think Jess was trying to line that up to she might have to run somewhere. You guys should talk. Yeah. So I sent a letter, a very nice letter, handwritten. Should I reveal something from that letter? I haven't told Jess about it at all.
Bloody nose, blood all over the page.
I'm saving that for Jess's 48 and fucking hates me, and it's oh, here's the letter I wrote. Remember? So is that my secret?
No.
What's a secret I should tell?
It's that heinous thing you do with that dog.
I didn't do any heinous things with the dog.
The peanut butter and the bullets?
No. And the bullets. These feel like separate incidents.
The same time.
Let's share one of them.
What's a secret thing I've done?
All right, just share your last bowel movement.
I peed before the show.
Okay, great.
Okay. So
back on track.
Thanks, everyone. Love you guys. Sorry I couldn't share at the time.
Good job by you.
It's huge.
And the wedding's next month?
Yes. No, man, that I know you know that I know you know, but that stuff's already a fucking nightmare, and we haven't done anything. Jess's mom is so excited. because Jess's mom eloped. So this is Jess's mom's wedding.
Every wedding is the mom's wedding.
Yeah. But especially she eloped, so she's been like double waiting for a wedding for her one baby girl.
When I worked, the company I worked for, we had I worked for a wedding company that did a bunch of wedding stuff, like lighting, DJ, blah, blah, everything. It was everything. And we would make the bride. What are you doing?
It feels dumb turning on the air when it's cold outside. And
He opened the window. We would make the bride sign a piece of paper saying who's allowed to tell us what to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, who's allowed to
permission?
tell the DJ to not do this or to do that? Who's allowed to tell the photographer, the videographer, the lighting, the decor, the florist? Who's allowed? And they were like, what? And said, well, because a lot of moms will sneak around and make the change they want, and then the bride will be blindsided by it. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
And then it's a fight. So that was like a thing that we would...
Do you ever look back and regret hooking up with all those brides?
Do you know how messed up it is to be like, sorry, you're not allowed to make decisions officially?
Hey, good news, bad news.
They specifically didn't
You can
put
stop
you on
thinking
this
about
list.
this because you don't have the power. That's tough.
It is tough. Wonder if Katie and I will regret not having a wedding right now. It's still like one of the best things we've done besides making the baby.
I could see you guys maybe pop out a couple babies and then you do like a new
Party.
age post-wedding party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool.
I'll show up.
Might be boring.
Drunk.
Pass and tweet. We got
So
news. Evan Phillips.
I see two passings in the
Alcove.
chat. BBD's going to Twitter.
I think the pass and tweet was at the PA league meeting was like 7 minutes long. I believe that's the last pass and tweet I saw.
Who timed it?
After a 7-minute meeting with top union officials, MLB negotiators are leaving the hotel where bargaining has taken place. It's unclear whether they'll return.
I just don't know who timed it.
Yeah. Who?
I do have another one.
Oh.
While we're on baseball.
Okay.
Freddie Galvis is signing with the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks.
You can't say that on air, BBD.
So
We'll bleep that out post.
Yankees number one target.
Bangkoks.
Jake's middle school nickname.
Good for him. We love
Soft
Freddie Galvis.
Bangkok.
It sucks he's not going to be traded at the deadline.
You never know. I
Okay.
don't know what happens over in Bangkok. Who the hell timed that meeting? I don't think it's real. I think people are just saying numbers. I trust Passon. I think he's most credited reporter.
If there's
in the
someone
game.
who would time it.
I think the starting time was at 2:00, and they
Oh,
dismissed
so
it
that's
at 2:07. But who actually knows?
The meeting was supposed to start at 2:30.
Yeah.
And then they left at 2:37.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
But they were there at 2 anyway, so they just started talking. They
It's
figured
not
it all
like
out.
2:30.
They could have all came early. Who knows? But why would it be longer? Like, now that they're in a lockout,
If they were productive people, it could
I
have
would
been
I
longer.
wouldn't expect this to end during December. It's the holidays.
Yeah.
And I think Joe's McFly, who was in here, said, hey, why don't we just take a vacation a little bit? Let 3 guys talk, everyone else. Just enjoy your December. And January, let's go to war. Like, I hope it doesn't go all the way through January, but I'm not expecting, like, a meeting today. What's that going to do? Hey, we're still not on the same page? Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. It's so it keeps blowing my mind that everyone, both sides have said, like, yeah, February probably, like right before spring training.
Well, that's so they don't miss games. Neither side wants to miss games.
Right.
But both sides are like, that's our biggest ammo.
Right, exactly. Both sides think that's when the other side's going to come down. And it's like, well, let's just go. Because guess what? They're going to hit the tables early February, and they're going to say, you come down. And then they're going to say, you come down. And then, like, it's actually going to be like, oh, shit, are we going to miss stuff? Would be really cool if we got some January news that was like, hey, we figured it out, but I don't think so.
Want to see impression of my son?
Yeah, Jimmy's getting good at this.
So for the audio only people, that probably sucked, but make sure you check out the YouTube because I just did a killer impression of my son.
That was really good.
Anytime you grab him, like Katie passes him to me, and he's just like, new arms.
You did a good overfly? What'd you call it? Flyover.
Oh, yeah. Should see how many videos I take I don't post because I'm just having so much fun.
Got to.
His farts and like poops are like the longest, loudest rumble. And the fact he's not embarrassed is crazy because it's so gross.
He's too proud. He's seen too much.
I saw one live in action changing his diaper, so I got to see it
Coming out?
Yeah, it was like a brown spray can, basically.
I mean, was it different than you thought it would look?
Exactly what I thought it was going to look like a brown spray can. I was like, thanks, man. He hasn't peed on me. He's peed on Katie like 5 times.
Oh, he's got a target.
Yeah.
She's here, I'll pee.
Yeah.
Is that, because I guess that's one of the things that people talk about with parenting is that just you're like always covered in poop or piss or throw up.
No. I mean, I haven't been.
You haven't been?
Spit up.
Spit up.
Spit up, yeah. If you don't have the burp cloth. We don't have enough burp cloths in the house, and they're never where you need it to be, so I'm kind of like if I'm holding them, I have it now. But, yeah, in the middle of the night, I was wearing some shirt, and I was like, whatever, I'll take this off afterwards, so I didn't have the burp cloth, and I was like, have at it, dude.
Yeah.
Because he spits up a lot right now. Because he's cluster feeding, and he's overeating.
Can you get,
in there.
Not to be rude, can you get me a video of your baby puking?
I posted one. It's hilarious.
What?
Yeah. I'll
Where have I been?
I don't know. I don't know. If you talk for a little bit, I don't know. What should we do? Should we do the brackets first or the ad first? But I have one. It was on my story, so I think I'm gonna have to go to like my archives.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Let's you get to your archives. We'll get the baby puke. Should I do an ad for before we fill out our brackets? Roman, that's kind of how you had the baby.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get covered in spit up soon,
yeah,
this is one way to get there.
I mean, in more ways than one.
Secret.
GetRoman.com/JJR, people, because this is JJR. If you're having a problem with your winky, your penis is not working, you're having trouble getting an erection when you want to get an erection, get Roman. They'll get you in touch with a licensed professional. They can help you take care of that so the next time you want to have an erection, you'll get it. It's discreet when it ships to your house if you're worried about that. GetRoman.com/JJR. 52% of men deal with this. I think over ages 40 through 70. So, like, stop. No stigma. Stop with the stigma. Get yourself Roman ready for good boners. GetRoman.com/JJR today. If you're prescribed $15 off your first month of ED treatment, make sure you have the confidence and control and be Roman ready.
So I was doing like a flyover while he was laying on the kitchen table.
Okay,
see. And he just snuck a little spit up puke. And it's a baby puke. It's a hilarious.
I did see that. So I did see that. I enjoyed that.
It's
But I mean, I'd like a 5-second video where I'd say the first 2 seconds are staring.
He doesn't do it like that. If he starts doing it like that, like I know what you want, I'll do it. Jake and I used to.
Second and a half of, ooh.
Yeah, Jake and I used to Google or YouTube baby puke in college.
And then
we just watch montages of these little babies just going, just puking all over themselves.
And then most importantly after that is the last second where they've, I just puked.
Yeah. If he does that, I'll do it. But right now,
okay, that's what I needed to know.
It's always you burp at him. You think you get the burps out. You lay him down to change him because he's ripped ass, and then as he's laying there, he just goes bleh, and it just falls down his face. Yeah. Katie combs his hair sometimes, and I find it hilarious.
Okay.
He looks like just an old man. Let's fill out our brackets real quick.
You guys can fill out your brackets at home with us.
Yeah. Games start on the 2nd, so tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Uh,
Is Sam coming in for the bracket?
Sam, do you want to fill your brackets in live on air, or do you want to? Now, I'm not really that surprised about the rankings that we see here.
Yeah.
A lot of it I did see coming. And how do you want to do this? Do you want to like fill out a region and then go through it together?
I guess we should do a region, I think. I think that's cleaner. We'll get to the final 4, and then we'll...
So let's all fill out the region silently and then share, or go one by one?
We probably have to do each game, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But do you want to do it
fill the
first, or
games
I don't want to
together.
brainwash you.
Like, what do you mean, announcing our pick first?
I think we have to circle it, and then we all say, I chose this at the same time.
Well, I mean, the first one's a layup.
Yeah.
We're all going to have the same pick in this one. Sam has joined us.
Hello.
Sam called out sick today and then showed up.
I'm a trooper. What can I say?
As
Said,
kind
"Take
of
it
the
easy."
reverse of that.
Closer to your
I said, yes, Sam,
Yeah.
take it easy. She
Okay, is
walked
that
here.
better?
It turned out she just got really drunk last night. And then she was kind of getting the cobwebs off.
Better? Yeah. Okay.
You have a bracket?
I thought. Oh.
I'm holding one bracket.
I have one bracket. I thought you.
Oh, then we have 3.
You've got a situation.
That's okay.
We printed
You
4.
wanted you...
Why don't you fill out the
Did we
right
print
side of
four?
BBD's bracket?
Oh, we can do it together.
Yeah, we can tag team it.
Okay, that's
right
fair.
side of the bracket, left side of the bracket.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, if you
I
don't
would
have
like to have
your
fun,
bracket
so.
at home, just you can get the printable ones, or you can follow along. First matchup, number 1 seed Louisville taking on a 16 seed UIC, University of Chicago, or something like that.
University of Illinois, Chicago.
Illinois, Chicago. I watched the University of Illinois Chicago championship match. I almost made a breakdown on it. They played another team, I think like Western Kentucky, that almost beat them. They're going to get absolutely destroyed. Louisville's undefeated. They're 28-0.
It's Louisville.
It's Louisville. I'd be shocked if anyone didn't pick them.
This next game, Ball State, incredible year, 29-3.
Yep.
Everything they tried to execute. But they're coming up against Michigan, who, you know, they get the recruits, they get the talent.
18-11.
Tougher schedule.
Tougher schedule,
They just
yes.
won a big football game, so it'll probably carry over.
I do love the effect of the college campus just having mojo.
By the way, for the chat, are we telling them what this bracket is? By the way,
I don't know. It's the
NCAA
volleyball.
Division One
Division
Women's
I
Volleyball National Championship.
It starts tomorrow, so we got to
starts tomorrow, so get your brackets in tonight.
Yes. You know what? I love the only thing that I don't really rule Ball State out of any ball-based sports.
They're having a magical year.
I'll get my pick out there first. I'm going Ball State. I think they see Michigan as mince meat. Like, this is our chance to beat Michigan.
I'm gonna go Ball State as well, and my theory is I don't want Michigan to have such a big win and then just get absolutely smoked by Louisville.
I think we're going Michigan because
We're going Michigan.
Wow. Okay.
Terrible pick.
Miami versus South Alabama.
So-Al.
It's got to be Southern Alabama, no? They just ran out of room.
South Alabama.
South Alabama.
Yeah.
That's okay.
North Florida, South Alabama. For me, this is easy. They're playing Miami. I'm taking Miami.
I'm kind of feeling the U.
I actually have it as So-Al. I have it as So-Al because they're just gonna wreck Floridians on their path to Louisville.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Florida versus Florida A&M. I mean, this is in-state again, kind of like we said with Ball State. Their chance, Florida A&M's chance to take down Florida. I have this being a rout, and I have Florida running.
Florida,
away
right?
with it,
Yeah. I mean, that's anyone that's been following knows that one.
Florida's nationally ranked.
Yeah.
A&M isn't.
Like, it gets ugly.
Let's breeze through this bottom here.
Yeah.
I think we're all gonna have Ohio
Yeah.
State. Anyone got the upset there?
I see that being close, though.
I think it's going to be a trendy pick, but
I see that being
have Ohio
close.
State.
I do have Tennessee winning their first.
This is the toughest
lean
game in the
Tennessee.
bracket. I'm going North Carolina.
Just, I think, volunteers, volleyball, there's a lot of chemistry there. So
Interesting.
I do have Tennessee. You have NC?
Yeah, I have North Carolina. I mean, they're I like them.
Okay, now Western Kentucky. They made it
Wow.
in as they got a bid.
What a year.
Only lost one game. I must have been thinking of a different Kentucky. And I don't know how South Carolina got in.
I think they made a big run in their tournament, and they play a tough schedule. I mean, the SEC.
Sec. In volleyball, they say him out.
I have Western Kentucky here. I mean, the Hilltoppers are just too strong of a squad.
No, you don't want South Carolina to win to face North Carolina in the next game.
They won it because they get the winner of the Citadel and Georgia Tech. But I just think South Carolina, right now they're giving themselves a speech like, you know what, this can be us. But then they're going to lose, and they're going to be a 14-15 losing record team.
Yeah, I'm going Western Kentucky.
I'm pretty in on them.
Okay.
Mitchell Robinson.
Sam BD.
Now I kind of want
I'm
South
okay with
Carolina. Now I kind of want South Carolina.
Georgia Tech will crush the Citadel. I don't understand how the Citadel.
What is the Citadel?
I mean, not.
It's a military school.
It's
I know.
no.
Yeah, totally. Had
People
that.
act like it's more common than it is, and everyone just plays along with it. Like, oh, they're playing the Citadel. And you're like, oh, okay.
Like, I get what the Army's about. I get what the Navy's about. I get what the Air Force is about. I know what happens when you graduate those schools. Citadel?
I mean, you watch Game of Thrones.
They just guard the books.
Yeah.
They're librarians? That probably offend someone. I'm sure it's awesome, but I just don't know. Are you looking it up?
I don't know.
So you don't know. But Georgia Tech beats them handily.
Handily.
That's a good volleyball joke.
Yeah, a lot of hands. Okay,
We're finishing out the region.
we'll finish
right?
out that region. Do
Might
them in
have
your
to
own.
speed this
Do them
up,
in your
huh?
own head, and then tell me who you
Yeah.
got. I'll let you know. Louisville is going to beat Ball State. South Alabama. SoAl is just killing Floridians. They will beat Florida, and then Ohio, Tennessee. I actually like that matchup. A little Midwest pride. Ohio will win that, and then I do have Western Kentucky beating Georgia Tech, and it being ugly.
Really?
No, not the game. Like, it'll be a close game, but there will be fights in the stands.
Oh.
There will be girls
Hostile.
in tears. Yeah,
Hostile.
there might be a strand of hair on the ground after the
Hostile.
game. Yeah. So it's going to be a hostile environment. Always is at G-Tech. So I have Western Kentucky, Ohio, I believe I said, SoAl, and Lou.
You can call me Al.
Sam BD.
So we have Louisville beating Michigan. Miami takes down Florida. Tennessee's moving on. Georgia Tech, they go on their run. They'll beat Western Kentucky. They'll beat Tennessee. They'll face Louisville.
Wow. We could not have different.
And number one seed Louisville is coming out of the region.
To the Final Four.
I have Louisville, Miami, Ohio State, and Georgia Tech moving on. I have Ohio State beating Georgia Tech impressively.
Oh.
I have Louisville going on to play Ohio State, and
I have Louisville, Ohio State as well. What did you guys have?
We have Louisville, Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Louisville, undefeated season, feeling the pressure. Ohio State, momentum. Ohio State beats Louisville and advances to the Final Four.
No, you have that wrong. Louisville will beat Ohio State. They will lose the first set.
Oh, okay. This will be their test.
Big time test.
Okay.
Yes. That will take them into the Final Four thinking we can withstand anything. We were down to Ohio State, and then in the Final Four, they will get fucked up. Okay. Next up.
Going bottom left.
Yeah. Should we go faster than we just went?
Well, the first one's easy. Baylor,
yeah.
against
Very
Sam
easy.
Corpus
They
Christi.
roll. Northern Colorado, Washington State.
I love Washington State.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
I'm going, you know what I'm going? People forget about the other UNC. It's a big UNC year for me, Northern Colorado.
This really depends on where the game is for me.
Yeah.
The match, I should say.
I think it's are all these matches in Columbus?
Sounds like it.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
my
have
God,
Colorado
dude,
being able
that's
to.
actually fucking hilarious. Dude, look at, they have it listed 3 times
Yes.
that the games are in Columbus.
I don't have Northern Colorado being able to win outside of Colorado. I got Washington State there.
Stanford, Iowa State, kind of a pick 'em.
Iowa's always geared up for that because they feel like Stanford's like inferiority with the whole smartness.
Well,
and-
this is a whole Midwest. We play indoor. California, we like to play on the beach.
Yeah.
I have the Pac-12 doing well this tournament, so I have Stanford.
I have Iowa.
We pick Stanford.
Okay.
Stanford wins.
Yeah.
When I think South Dakota, I don't even come close to thinking women's volleyball. It's like probably not on my top
Interesting.
100 things.
Interesting.
You say South Dakota, give me some thoughts. I'm not going to land women's volleyball. Minnesota, top 3. So
Yeah.
Trevor
Minnesota
Plouffe, Juicy
rolls.
Lucy's, women's volleyball. Minnesota will beat South Dakota.
And Minnesota's going to advance to the next one. I think we can all admit that on
Yep.
here.
I have that as a Trevor Plouffe bowl because Minnesota against Stanford.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
We'll have to bring that to his attention.
But I have Minnesota winning
Okay.
that next round as well, just while we're here.
I think Baylor rolls too.
Yeah.
Those teams just kind of are in different leagues. Baylor, Minnesota. I mean, I'll let you guys figure that out. It's that game.
That'll go 5.
That's going 5.
Yeah, that'll go 5.
That is clear.
Wow, Florida Gulf Coast. They practice
Ooh.
in the sand,
You gotta pick them.
which really helps them when they get to the hardwood. It's like constantly using a donut. So I'm going to take Florida Gulf Coast over Texas Tech. I might have skipped something there. Pepperdine's losing to UFC. UCF, and it'll be UCLA versus UCF playing each other. Florida Gulf Coast will beat Texas Tech, and then Colgate has never won a thing in their life. Wisconsin
Come
will
on.
beat them. You can't be named after a toothpaste.
Wisconsin's a good team.
Oh, this year they've been playing really well.
Wisconsin's a good team. Yeah, UCLA is easy. Playing Fairfield. Like, don't even show up. Pepperdine, layup. What are you guys writing?
So our final, we have Baylor, Minnesota, UCLA, and Wisconsin. Minnesota and UCLA face off, and Minnesota's gonna advance to the Final Four.
What'd you guys write down for Pepperdine?
Pep.
2
2 Ps?
3 total Ps.
Okay.
Wish I
Ps
could
at
have
the
wrote
end.
something, but they're losing.
No.
Yeah. I have Minnesota, Wisconsin in the finals here. It is a Midwest battle.
I have Baylor, Wisconsin.
And Wisconsin will win.
I have Baylor.
Wow.
A. B-A-Y. Who do you guys have coming out of that?
We have
segment?
Minnesota beating UCLA.
I mean, we are.
I'd love to have Minnesota and Wisconsin face off. It'd be too good a story. We won't get it.
There's $5 on the line here for each of us.
Mm.
And it does start tomorrow.
Man. Should we maybe do a speed through the right side of the bracket
Yeah.
for those that aren't fully tuned in this year?
I don't know why you wouldn't be tuned in, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of fun to watch. So you want to speed through?
How about this? We're going to hammer out the right side, and then we'll do kind of a summary in a minute or two and talk, well, obviously who's advancing and kind of our sneaky team that's making a run
Okay.
in each
Opposite
region.
of both of those.
So are we all going to go silent and fill it out?
Not super silent. I think we'll take turns distracting and making noises.
Okay.
Fine.
Or you know what? I can give people some ideas what's going on the right side. I mean, Pittsburgh, obviously, they are the top seed in that region, along with Purdue.
Oh
And,
my God! Utah and Utah Valley are facing off.
Yeah.
Now, when I think Nebraska, I do think volleyball because of our friend, the girl in college.
I think of Nebraska in volleyball.
Because of
Jamie
Jamie.
Ballmer.
Yeah, because of her. And she played volleyball and she was from Nebraska.
It was actually maybe the smartest thing at CCU. They recruited their whole volleyball team
is
from
my
Nebraska. They were just like, let's make this easier on ourselves. I know where there's good women's volleyball.
That is weird. Do you have Hawaii winning? Because obviously Hawaii's going to beat Mississippi State.
That is a clash of personalities,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
What
They
a-
play and they shake hands and they're like, I love foreign matchups. And then the ref's like,
Yeah.
you guys are the same country.
We got an international here, huh? God.
Same government. Okay, I have Kentucky versus Illinois. Kentucky is going to steamroll
Kentucky's
themselves,
a good team.
pretty far in this. Hawaii is going to play San Diego, and they'll have some like-minded, opinions with those players, and it'll feel more natural to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. San Diego will beat them, but Kentucky's beating San Diego, obviously. So I have Kentucky coming out of that region.
You have San Diego coming out of that region.
I have
Just that level.
Kentucky
Kentucky.
is beating San Diego. My bad.
Kentucky for me should always have an easier way to be written on the brackets because I just write Kent. That's pretty lame.
You write KT. I just write Ken.
Then that's like Ken.
Yeah.
I have Texas coming out of the bottom region. The top right region I do have as my chaos region.
Well, you have Utah versus Utah Valley, and I mean, that's chaos.
We're getting a team out of the upper right region that no one expects.
And it's Towson beating Pitt in the second round.
I'm not ruling that out.
It is.
I'm not ruling that out. I know who I have coming out of the region.
Who? BYU versus Boise State. They call that the boring match. And then
I shouldn't
Utah
say
versus
this.
Utah
I
Valley. What
shouldn't
is
say
this?
I shouldn't say this.
BYU, Boise, winner of that plays the
shouldn't say
winner of
this.
Utah Valley, Utah. They put all the Utes in Idaho in the same region. I'm just going to X that out and not care about it. I guess I'll go BYU. What don't you want to say? I mean, you have to fill out each slot because we have money on this. That's where I'm running into trouble.
I have Creighton coming out.
Wow. I have them losing to Oregon, obviously.
I have Creighton coming out.
You really do, huh?
All right, we've completed our side of the bracket.
We have our final four.
Let's hear 'em.
Okay, so the Final Four is Louisville, Minnesota from the left side, Pittsburgh and Texas on the right side. To get there, starting in the top right, Pittsburgh and Penn State, Kansas and Creighton, BYU and Utah. They will beat at Utah Valley. Dayton will beat Marquette. Purdue advances. BYU will beat Purdue. Pittsburgh beats Kansas. Pittsburgh beats BYU.
I can't follow. Who's your final four?
In the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need Final Four and then give us like your breakout
Our
team.
matchups.
Yes.
The team
Louisville,
people are talking about at the tournament.
Louisville, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Texas.
The team people are talking about at the tournament is Texas, the Longhorns.
I have them
Yes.
losing to San Diego.
That's tough.
That is
So
tough.
we have San Diego falling to Rice. The most interesting part of our bracket, we have Brown pulling off the upset against Washington. And then they're so exhausted from that, Hawaii then beats them. They get another clash of personalities. But then Texas will beat them.
Jake, who's your final four?
My Final Four is
You're
Ohio
right,
State, the University of Ohio State, Baylor, Texas,
Good.
3 wrongs so far.
and Creighton.
Wow.
Ooh.
Nuts. Louisville, Wisconsin, BYU, Kentucky. They gave BYU the most layup of layup paths I've ever seen. Boise, Utah Valley, Utah, Marquette, Dayton, Illinois, Purdue. BYU celebrated when they saw the bracket.
You think so?
And they are going to go on to beat Kentucky, and they will get beat by Louisville. Perfect season. Louisville takes home the prize of best women's volleyball team.
No idea.
Who's winning for you guys?
So when I fill out brackets, I have an insane bias towards Texas and Kansas,
Interesting.
which always lead me astray.
Yeah.
However,
I'm starting to regret some choices we made.
Had
as
a ton of
team.
success there.
Yeah, it's a tough place to start.
one
Sam.
year it's got to work out for me.
Any sport?
Just got to run it.
Texas had a great
You can have
men's
the final
billiards team.
I believe.
Thank you.
So who's winning for you guys?
So we have Minnesota and Texas facing off in the finals, and Minnesota's going to win. Miracle run.
I like Minnesota winning, though. I really do.
I have Baylor.
Solid.
Sam, you gave your extremely passionate speech about how you fill out brackets. Lest we forget, the Baylor men's basketball team is coming off of winning the Final Four, so it's one of those. It's a Baylor.
Transference.
It's a Baylor year. So, congrats to the Lady Bears.
All right, let's lock these in a vault so we can keep tabs along the way. Matches do start tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be keeping up.
My locked briefcase.
Dirty secret, I will be keeping up.
Yeah.
ESPN Plus offers all the women's volleyball games, and I do like click in and watch them.
I have a new tab. Can you send me a picture of my bracket so I
Sure.
can post it
Sure can.
so people can track
Yeah,
it?
we're going to
I'll send them to everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
My handwriting might be worse than Jake's in that thing.
So glad everyone enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for enjoying that, guys.
I regret being the one between me and Sam that was the scribe there.
Mm.
We
I'm sitting at a desk.
will
She's-
now go to our draft.
I think so.
Draft is brought to you by Canadips. Super excited to share a product that is an absolute game changer. No tobacco, no nicotine. Those things are bad. CBD, better for you. Better for you. You want a dip? You want the little pouch? You get the Canadips. CBD is offering our listeners a great offer. They're so confident you love the dips and want to offer you 20% off site-wide to help power your favorite team or fantasy squad into the playoffs. Head to CanadipsCBD.com. Use promo code Jomboy20 for 20% off site-wide and become a hero with Canadips. These Canadips CBD pouches are all natural, spitless, and great to use wherever and whenever. No tobacco, no nicotine. Full flavor experience designed for your enjoyment at 20% off with code Jomboy20. Why wait? Grab the Canadips California roll at CanadipsCBD.com with promo code Jomboy20, 20% off. Okay. We have a draft today. We have to write down numbers. And Louisville has striker on her team.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, like, if you tune into a Louisville match, they're gonna fucking crush this Chicago team.
Why are you
But
acting like we don't know?
hold on,
We just filled out our brackets.
I wish I knew her name, but I just know what she looks like, and there's not pictures attached to these things. They have their Instagram and Twitters available. That's kind of. I don't think they needed to be doing that.
I think players like that.
When she jumps and spikes, it's vicious. Like, it's like really powerful. Okay.
Are we ready for the draft?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. You want to tee it up?
We're drafting drinks.
Liquids.
I guess drinks is probably more accurate.
Okay.
But it was labeled in
We're
the
not
original
drafting
notes as
liquids.
liquid.
I know it's labeled.
They are
as
liquids.
It was
liquids,
labeled
but it's
that.
not, because then, like, slime would be a top pick.
Right.
Yeah. We have categories this week.
We do have categories in the draft. Do we want to hide the chat? I mean, I feel like we're all pretty confident on the topic.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide the chat because
Just
I
to be
haven't given
safe.
a lot of
It's
thought.
custom.
Because I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of drinks here.
Right.
I got short boards within each and there's kind of
What?
I've
So
always
you're gonna
been
be happy with it.
fascinated by liquids.
Interesting. So let me. Okay, BBD, can you give me the categories again?
so the five categories.
Five categories
rounds.
of drinks.
Alcohol, soda, juice, sports drink, and energy drink.
Wow.
It's going to be gentlemen's rules to start.
Interesting.
'Cause,
Okay.
I think it'll be better to say
I can't draft water.
there's an argument for water.
In one of these, I think you could, but you'd
So
be
if
kind
we
of a
want to
dick for
take it off
doing
the board,
I'm comfortable
let's
with a
talk
no
about it.
water
We
rule.
talked. It was discussion beforehand. Water could be a sports drink, but it's.
It's so painful to do.
But I think we should take water off the board
yes,
because
okay.
water's just.
I'm gonna do my best guessing at what drinks people like here, as someone who doesn't drink anything besides one kind of everything.
Sure.
It's gonna
You
be
pick your favorites.
It's gonna be an interesting
You
draft.
have a favorite in your roll. I
drink-
wrote down a number.
So did I.
I wrote down a number.
1. Oh, we have to do that. I wrote down 11.
2.
No.
25.
God
I
damn.
really hope this is double
Random.
Come on, 1. I wanted to put 1, but I thought that was a little peacocking too much.
The random number
Come on,
is
Hey.
56. BBD, you get the first pick.
I will pick the first pick.
Okay. Wow.
I'm going to take the second pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wraparound.
You're going with a wraparound?
For daddy.
Okay. BBD, you're with your first pick.
I think we've. When I was thinking these through in my head, I feel like my clearest 1-1 in any category was Gatorade in the sports drink. I'm gonna take Gatorade. I think it's the biggest drop off.
Okay. So that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, like, could
I didn't
BBD
know.
have taken a flavor of Gatorade, and that would have left other Gatorades?
We can-
but we're
And we
No.
can. I thought we were going.
Because then we're all just going to take different flavors of Gatorade.
Then we're just walk away with Gatorade.
Okay.
colors.
okay. And it's why you took the pick. I'm fine with that.
It kind of changes my whole strategy, and I don't want the number 1 pick
Yeah.
anymore.
No,
if,
that's fine.
If we're not doing it.
That's fine. That's what I was going to ask. I think it's a fair solution.
Everyone thinks it's really fair. Can I draft water?
Okay. It's going to be like that.
If I can't draft water, I wrote down the categories and then I deleted them because I'm a big dumb dummy. And now I'm trying to find them on my phone because for some reason I can't think of them, even though we just said them. How does the
Alcohols.
audience do this?
Alcohol, soda, juice, sports, energy.
Okay.
Where you going? Where you going, big dog? Where are you going with this?
Alcohol.
My only friend.
You know what? Soda, I'm just going to take Coke.
Okay. It's a great pick.
I'll
It's
drink
all
it.
time.
I would never order
I
it.
drink too many sodas.
I think people like Coke.
So you're going for the people. Are you selling tickets?
So, yeah.
Coke sells tickets.
Coke, I mean, a lot of them.
Empty stands. But they sell the
Coca-Cola
tickets.
for me, my soda.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Great pick. I think where I'm going to go.
It was funny, those little bitty Coke cans. The hospital had those, and Katie was drinking them.
Mm.
Like, real small. Like, probably the amount of soda you should drink.
So
Where you going?
I think I'm going to take 2 1s. Corey Kniebel to the Phillies.
Bang.
I told you to say it.
Hassan just tweeted it. You did. I'm going to get myself 2 number 1s here. I'm going to get myself 2 number 1s here. I am going with.
Okay. Doesn't seem confident at all after declaring their number ones.
For energy drink, I'm going Red Bull.
Okay.
I mean, they kind of started the game. They've led the way. They've continued.
Not your favorite energy drink, though.
But almost, no, it is. Because I enjoy Nas, not to,
Yeah, not your favorite. And don't leak picks, ever.
but it's kind of like, you know, what's my favorite car? Like, I tell people, like, an Audi. I like a good Audi. But, like, I'm not even considering the McLaren, you know?
You like your cars like
The
your belly
Aston
buttons.
Martin, and that's where the Red Bull comes in. And then where I'm going to jump now, and I still think it's just a 1-1, It's my number one. And I mean, I know yours, so I could probably save it, but I don't think it makes it back to me from BBD. I will take orange juice.
Mm-hmm. Great pick.
I just wrote down orange to remind myself.
That's the juice category.
That's the juice
That's your
category.
juice.
I know that could have been taken as sports drink, too.
Huh.
Oh, come on.
Dude, what's up with?
And it is the juice with the best nickname, OJ.
That's untrue. And I will draft bug juice as my second pick.
I knew you were going to take bug.
Which is the only juice I drink.
Yeah, I knew that.
And it's clearly a better nickname. It's called bug juice. So I'll be taking bug juice.
I mean, a lot of people probably don't even know what bug juice is.
Bug juice. It doesn't come in a jar.
That's a song
Bug
you sing for everything.
Because that's the juice at camp.
Can I show you something, but you can't tell the people what I show you?
It's bug juice.
Because my handwriting went so bad on me, and then I put 3 L's in Red Bull, but don't tell the people. Those look like the markings of an insane person. It's pathetic.
It looks like you're just trying to come up with Red Bull flavors.
BBD, you have...
So you picked
Forever.
bug juice.
Yes.
Oh, that was his juice from the start of the
Right.
draft.
So I can wait
He didn't have to take it there. But when you like something, you go out and get it.
I've never had the like if you Google bug juice, like I guess now they have like an official label, like a brand called bug juice, which is not what I'm.
Do you think that's hurting your pick?
It's tanking my pick.
Yeah, this is like you just picked your guy in the NFL draft, and a picture of him came out with a bong mask on. That's tough.
This is like summer shandies. Like when you would make them by yourself, they were so cool.
Right.
And then come like 2012, 2013, they started putting them in cans, and then it was like, no, those suck now.
Yeah.
They're not like homemade drinks. That's what's happening here. They're selling bug juice. They're
integrity of
selling
bug
a juice with they're ruining the name of bug juice.
Can we make a one day? Can we make a Jomboy bug juice?
Can we make sure that my
Because
draft just says not
No, don't. Whatever.
whatever this is?
People know what bug juice is.
Yes, obviously.
Would you be open to making a Jomboy bug juice? Because that's kind of what you're saying, though. Like when it comes in.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do it.
We'll get there. BBD.
I think I'm gonna grab the consensus number one alcohol. I will select beer.
Wow. It's not more specific than that?
No.
That's where I was wondering, but I think when we left Gatorade, I think that left
Well,
beer.
that's different.
I don't know.
Beer, like, is the sport. Like, now we have to take liquors. I think you should be like IPAs, stouts.
There are types of beers.
Well, little secret about me. I don't know the difference between any of them. In the beer world, don't drink it.
So when I thought of my 2 examples, it was Gatorade, specific Gatorades, and beers. I think the Gatorade thing makes sense instead of us having just drafting Gatorades, basically. I think the point on beer stands. I think it'd have to be a kind of beer, like IPA or Pilsner.
Palate, yeah.
So you don't have to stay in that draft pick if you don't want.
I'll wait.
These are the true life adventures of kids at summer camp.
Fuck this. I'm out. It's a walk-off.
I'll take lagers.
Ooh, okay.
Lagers. Like the people?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then on the other end of that, I think I'll go to my energy drink. We were discussing it before,
Mmm.
and it's the one I drink the most, which I'm prepared if we veto it. Coffee.
Yeah.
It's an energy drink.
It's an energy drink.
It's kind of the first.
I'll take my energy drink, and that's going to be the Blue Monsters.
Okay.
Like, it's just Monster. I get the whole category, but if
Yeah.
I was to, like, put
The
a picture on it,
that needs to go on it is the
Yes.
blue.
Yes. Yeah. Monster.
And that'll be nice, but I'll have like the original Red Bull logo that people just don't
But
confuse.
Monster's a weird brand where the green is actually less liked. I run it by a lot of people, and there's much more people in my day-to-day life that say blue only.
Lonely.
Jake, you get to go now.
I have wraparound picks here. I still remember the categories. Let's see. So I have. What's your guys' names? I have my energy drink.
You have your energy drink and juice.
We got some kind of smack talk over here. Okay. I have my energy drink. I have juice. I need a soda. Stop writing me notes. Get out of here,
okay,
you crazy man.
I just have some good ideas for you.
I am going to take my alcohol.
Yes. Fireball.
I'm going to take whiskey.
Just because you know it leaves me high and dry?
No, I think you know this. I enjoy whiskey. One of my lines is the manliest thing about me is that I genuinely like whiskey and IPAs.
I like whiskey.
And whiskey, man. Cheap stuff to good stuff.
Jake and I used to play whiskey foosball
Oh,
in college.
a lot of visits with Dr. Unk when
Play
that would
a
happen.
foosball game to 10. And every time the score was a multiple of 3,
Take a shot.
take a shot of whiskey.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
That makes more sense.
I think you guys definitely played multiples of 3 sometimes.
It would end up being like 4 shots a game. Once the game lasted like 10 minutes, and then we'd play a best of 3 series. So if it went to a rubber match, we were definitely blacked out before anyone came over because we had just done 12 shots in about 30 minutes.
Okay, I think I
Feels right. And like
My
the
best
math
player
you've
on the
done,
foosball table had a sock. I made a jersey for him out of a sock.
He's the best player.
His name was Piper.
So I think I have my 2 picks. I think I'm going to wait on one because I don't think it'll be taken.
Well, have you looked at the chart?
What have you guys both taken? You've both taken energy, so have I. So no.
He hasn't taken a juice left.
I took a juice.
So you're good there.
I'm great there. I am going to go with my soda.
Ooh, I already took Coke. BBD has not taken a soda yet.
I will be taking Dr. Pepper.
Interesting.
Agnostic.
Dr. Pepper is, I think, the sexiest soda.
Interesting.
I think they talk about the various flavors, the 23 flavors. That's their whole marketing campaign. That I think once you haven't had a Dr. Pepper for a little bit, you need to jump in. Like, if you don't have another soda for a little bit, you remember the flavor. You're like, oh, yeah, that tastes like blank. That tastes like blank. Dr. Pepper, you're like, it's been a little bit.
I don't dislike Dr. Pepper, but I've shared this story a bunch before. When I had all my Bangladesh and Moroccan coworkers at Domino's try Dr. Pepper, the faces they made me understand how gross some of the things we consume are.
Oh, yeah.
Because they all spit it out and said, "This is a chemical."
Yeah.
That's not a Bangladesh accent.
No.
It's much more rhythmy and up and down. But they said, "This is a chemical."
Yeah.
And then I really drink Dr. Pepper, and they've ruined it for me because all I think is like, yeah, this isn't a flavor of anything. All soda kind of does that for me.
I think that's a growing up thing. Well, people have their, like, Diet Cokes and stuff they lean into, but, like, you see that presentation in high school when they're like, this much sugar's in a soda. But you don't give a shit. You're a high school kid. And then I think you get a little older and you're like, well, maybe I should cut out sugar. And then you're like, oh, shit. Those are sugar bombs.
I was at juice is the same way. I was at a lunch spot the other day after I got my hair cut, and the dad was like, "No soda, but you can have a juice." And I was like, "Dude, those are just as bad.
Yeah.
Like juice is, if not more sugar."
That's where you got to get a good clean orange juice.
Oh,
Like that hasn't been.
imagine.
I think you're up.
Mind your business.
Okay.
That's
That's fair.
I'll take IPAs.
Wow.
You couldn't have taken that one. I don't got the others.
Wow.
India Pale Ales. I drank 64 and 64 nights, and I did a whole tournament of which is the best. Union Double Jack won it. But I wrote a blog before just for fun because I need to entertain myself. And then I didn't drink beer for like 2 months straight because I was drinking an IPA every single night.
Because you did drink it for 2 months straight.
An IPA too, so I just got
Heavy.
fat, heavy and bloated. So I take IPA for my.
Great pick. Great pick. Some of the notes that Jimmy was passing over to me might have alluded to him not taking IPA. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
But you forced my hand.
BBD. You have your final two
I
picks,
get to finish
right?
up here.
Round it out.
Why would you have two?
Gotta take my soda and my juice. I'll get my soda out of the way. I'm between two that are close to my heart. I think I will go with the Sprite. Good mixes with anything. The McDonald's Sprite is its own beast. So you get that kind of subcategory within there. It's a multifaceted pick. I will take the Sprite. And juice, again, a pick I'm prepared to have vetoed, but I also don't know why. I don't have like a reason to. I wouldn't veto it if you guys picked it.
You don't think this is going to get vetoed?
What do you do? Do you or do you not think it's?
Well,
I
you
think
gave
you'll
us a
allow
speech.
it. I think you'll allow it,
Okay.
but like if you did, I have a
interesting
backup.
preamble.
Lemonade.
Well, lemon juice is a thing.
That
And
would
it's
be the
not lemon,
question.
it's not lemonade. So no, it's a veto.
You're vetoing it.
Lemon juice is a thing. No one would ever drink it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Lemonade
pick it.
is something else. What would you label lemonade? I mean, lemonade's kind of the bug juice of lemons.
Because you're handed lemons and you make lemonade.
Yeah, but you got to put soda in there too.
Not in all lemonades is there soda. Is that the stance?
I don't know what makes lemonade.
I mean, what would you
It's
label
lemon and
lemonade?
lime, so it's lemon and lime juice. But isn't there soda in it as well?
I don't think it's made from soda because I don't recall it being carbonated.
What would you label lemonade?
Been like a month since my last nade. But
Dude, I don't know what I'd label lemonade.
that's the question.
Yeah.
I thought to make it, it's like lemon, lime.
It's traditionally a homemade drink using lemon juice, water, and a sweetener. I mean, I
There's syrup involved.
don't think there has to be.
I don't think
There
a lot of
can't.
juices have recipes.
Should we consult the chat? I mean, I'm done picking, so I can also just
Sugar,
open the
water,
chat.
lemon, juice. Lemon juice is an ingredient in lemonade. I don't get it. I'm a little at loss here.
You would. Here's what I'd need. I just need a category for lemonade or a comparison that makes me eliminate.
Well, I
Because
think-
lemonade
I mean, all the other juices get sugar and stuff added to it as well.
in the drink society, lemonade can't be a one-off thing. If lemonade has a partner,
I got it.
who are you asking?
We'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, it's middle of the workday. It's a pressing question here. If lemonade is juice, why isn't it called juice?
So I did open up the chat, and
Your call has been forwarded
it's
to an
pretty
automated voice
overwhelmingly
messaging
saying it's a
system.
juice. If bug juice is a juice, lemonade is a juice.
But bug juice is actually a juice. Ever been to camp?
I'm going to make one call.
You make a call. Everyone gets one call. Who are you calling?
I'm going to make a call.
He's calling the same person. I just called.
We'll see. We're taking a chance. He can only be so busy. It's important. I need a category for lemonade. It can't be a one-off lemonade is by itself.
Oh, let's see.
Feels like he's not going to
Your
pick
call
up.
has been.
Yeah.
I mean, what's that about?
I don't know. He's kind of commissioner of the whole damn show. Should call someone I haven't talked to in 10 years just to ask him.
Yeah, or like Rose or Plouffe for someone. People might like that a little
No,
more.
you know who's pretty...
Yeah,
Who's going to be democratic about this?
Justin Sorbo.
My younger sister.
Okay.
Calling.
Call Jeff Passan.
Oh, my God. I think he'd probably be pissed.
Bug juice has a mix like lemonade? No, not the bug juice I drank growing up. It's just fruit punch.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Juice. Do we have no arbiters here?
Call Jeff Passan.
That does feel rude, and I don't want to be rude.
He's working.
Call the guy we don't call.
Should I call?
Trev?
No, dude, he's not even going to get it.
He's not
What are
gonna
you
understand.
talking about?
Playing
Honestly,
with Teddy.
I obviously agreed with that statement instantly.
Yeah.
JJR is a pretty good world for Trev.
He does like
He kind of
this.
does. He dials it in.
If he gets to be in from the start and be like locked into what's happening, this is perfect for him.
There's so many names in my phone that I don't even like know.
Sam, the deciding vote.
Sure.
Grab her.
What about Luke? He thinks things through to an annoying amount. If Luke doesn't answer, we'll call Sam. We'll bring up Sam. I'm just gonna ask what category drink is lemonade. No, but Luke knows about the draft,
Right.
so it's a bad.
Yeah.
He's out. This is tough. All right, call my mom.
This is fair.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. We're live on Jomboy Jake Radio, and I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
What category drink is lemonade?
A soft drink. Do you think a soft drink has to be carbonated?
That's what I said.
What were you?
I think a
what
soft drink
lemonade
has to
were
be
you guys
carbonated.
drinking?
They're saying lemonade isn't carbonated, but maybe we were drinking.
The lemonade is not carbonated, but I'm saying, do you think soft drinks are carbonated?
Oh,
Like
I think a
all
soda
soft
has to be
drinks are
carbonated. It's not
Yeah.
a soda.
soda.
but
Like,
are there soft drinks that aren't carbonated? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I think lemonade and iced tea, because I think a soft drink can be
Wow.
non-alcoholic.
Lemonade and iced tea are in the same category. That's fair.
Yes, they are.
And tea, I'm agreeing with you, Mom.
That's
and,
what I was looking for.
And tea isn't tea juice.
Well, no.
I
it's-
think it literally is leaf juice.
Oh, a soft drink is a drink that usually contains water as sweetener and a natural or artificial flavoring. Lemonade is a soft drink.
But we
right,
didn't.
So right, so a soft drink is like a non-alcoholic drink.
Do you think that lemonade is a juice?
Lemon's a fruit, so yeah, it's a juice.
There we go.
right?
But what, isn't lemon juice a thing?
Lemon juice is just the juice of a lemon. Lemonade has sugar in it because lemons are bitter, right?
Were you
It's
doctor?
lemon juice and sugar.
Am I helping you or not? I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I think you're helping me.
My favorite juice is bug juice, correct?
It was a Minute Maid fruit punch. It was like, yeah, well, it was probably like 5% fruit punch, but I used to think it was fruit punch.
Kind of like lemonade.
All right, thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
I do think lemonade is the same as iced tea. But I think we're finding a real distinction of what's juice and what's not.
I
I think orange juice and apple juice are my only juices that exist actually in the world. And
Grape
lemon
juice.
juice that you use this.
Grape
on.
juice if people drink that.
Grape juice. There's no like. I'm just saying apple juice and orange juice, there's like healthy versions where you literally just put an apple in a juicer and it tastes good and you could bottle up and sell it. Like grape juice is always just sugar.
But it's also always a juice. Lemonade is just sugar.
Iced tea has me spinning.
The soft drink out there is wild, huh?
Yeah, like that's. I don't even really.
Because it says that soft drinks are often carbonated but don't have to be. But they're when you mix water, sweetener, and artificial flavoring. Is juice
It's
a soft
lemonade and
drink?
juice.
Well, this isn't an artificial flavoring.
Coffee, tea,
Lemon.
milk, cocoa, and undiluted fruit and vegetable juices are not considered soft drinks.
It's lemonade and juice. This is from kettlecornbygiggles.com. Lemonade.
Kettle corn, say it again.
Kettlecornbygiggles.com.
Let me get there.
Lemonade is called lemonade and not lemon juice like orange juice because it is a mixture of lemon juice, sugar, and water. That's why they call it lemonade. Orange juice and apple juice mixed with water and sugar cane is called orangeade.
So saying what I'm saying, orange and apple are really the only juices in the world.
BBD, I'm a little worried. Iced tea kind of pushed me on the other side. Is this why you thought we might veto it?
A little bit. I've been keeping a pretty close eye on the chat, and I truly haven't noticed one person say it shouldn't count as a juice.
Well, they're not thinking.
They got to think. They got to open up their minds. This is like a Rogan thing. Lemonade is a juice cocktail.
I just feel like if lemonade was lemon juice, it would be called lemon juice. That's my major point against it.
Tough argument. Are you just not in on apple juice?
So the thing is, I have.
What if I told you I could get you apple?
It's a better pick.
I can get you apple juice.
I told you I have another pick ready to go at the very beginning. But now
Someone
we're-
said Sunny D is the equivalent to them. It's not orange juice.
I mean, Sunny D's not.
Sunny D
orange
is like
juice.
liquid farts.
I didn't pick fucking Sunny D.
Sunny D is one of those
So
things.
Normal Dog, who we trust, says that I've literally said lemonade is a soft drink. I'm on Jimmy's side.
Normal Dog's a pretty
He's-
smart dog. And your friend.
Jaden Gray said the soft drink
Friend
argument also stumps
He
me.
needs to go experience the real world a little bit.
Wow.
They say,
16.
okay, then Jimmy drafted the juice squeeze from. You know what? To make this easier, I'll change mine. I'll take apple
That was a
juice.
good argument.
So I just go, just to clear up all of it, I'm grabbing apple juice, BBD. You're up, apple juice and lemonade off the board.
If BBD didn't preface it and he just said lemonade, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I guess that's a juice. All right. And now here we are. Don't tell the cops you're throwing a party.
So lemonade and apples.
Off the board, yeah.
All right,
I
so-
took orange juice, the number one.
So in a lot of these things we talk about how good's your good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not many can deliver like the lemonade.
A pick you were waiting for here.
I will go grape juice. So that when grape juice hits, it hits, and apple juice is off the board. So
You're not going to. Do you like cranberry juice? Honestly.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Cranberry
I like
juice
grape
is-
juice.
Cranberry juice.
I like cranberry juice. It surprises me sometimes.
That you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That as long as you acknowledge
Yeah.
it surprises you.
Like, there's been a couple times. Like
Cranberry and vodka
you know.
used to be like such a popular drink in high school and college, and like the cranberry was harder for me to get down
Yeah.
than the vodka. Like some cranberry juices.
No, I'd say there's, probably once a quarter, I'm at a breakfast type place, and I'm like, you know what? I will get a cranberry juice. I like this.
The only juices I actually drink now is those Katie's dad used to buy like the apple juices that are like apple juice, like no sugar, no nothing.
Apple juice.
Apple juice, and it's like thick. It looks like caramel melted, like thick, like almost like those ciders, and it's really good.
Oh, missed call from me, Mac.
Oh, I hope he blows this up.
Hello.
Evan, you're live on JJR, show you used to, I guess, be featured on a lot.
Yep, one of my top 100 favorite podcasts.
Oh, do you send us the Spotify screenshot?
Okay.
We had a question. We have something we need you to clear up.
Okay.
Jimmy's here.
Hi,
So,
Jimmy.
I have.
He says hi.
How's little James?
It's good.
Good.
Now that we're past the formalities, Evan, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What kind of drink is lemonade?
Do I have options, or do I just have to say
I mean, technically, you do have options.
I guess
to
here's what
give.
I'd say. Like we're doing a drinks draft, and we had categories like energy drinks and soda and sports drink.
And juice.
So, juice
Ooh.
is on the board,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of conversation around that. Jimmy's.
I mean, I think you have to call it juice.
We all kind of started there.
I'm
It's
still
squeezed
there.
From a fruit or whatever a lemon is, right?
But tell him the whole.
Fruit.
Tell him all the stuff.
Jim, let me put 60 seconds on the clock, and Jimmy's going to tell you what we've just gone through.
Okay. Here's some arguments the other way, Ev. Lemon juice exists. And if lemonade was lemon juice, we wouldn't have such confusion with the names.
Yeah.
Lemonade has, it only can exist with sugar and water. Sure, apple juice, orange juice, some others add sugar and water because we're an unhealthy country. But lemonade, if you take away the sugar and the water, it then becomes lemon juice. It can't exist as its own.
Okay.
And iced tea and lemonade are soft drinks.
Iced tea is kind of the other counterpunch that it's
soft
it's not a
drink
juice.
is a good. Jake didn't mention that as a category, so.
It's not one of the categories we
Technically
did.
not
I
a
think-
category in this.
I think you could call it either, but I do like that argument. I think you go with a soft drink because, I've never thought. When you think fruit juice, I've never once thought lemonade. Let me put it that way.
That's a great third point.
That was a great third point.
Well, it was the
'Cause it's a
final
sh-
juice picked.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, settled.
so what do you
yeah,
what do you think?
Soft drink,
Yeah,
not
I think
juice.
it's a soft drink.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Ev.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll
Tell your son and wife I say hello.
I will. You as well.
I'll call you back in a minute. Leave him waiting.
Okay. Why did you
BBD,
say call
I
him back in a
think-
minute?
Lemonade's off.
Yeah.
And I'm
All right,
sorry.
So I have the grape juice.
You have
then.
grape juice. Okay.
How good's your good?
Grape juice.
Grape juice. Nice.
Doesn't come in a jar.
Am I still up?
Because again,
You are now
apple juice is
And
now
what-
retroactively the
what-
fifth pick.
What category do I?
You've taken your soda, your energy drink, your juice, and your alcohol, so you need a sports drink.
Oh, Pedialyte.
Thought about it, but found something I like more. So I'm happy for you, but
Go straight to the source.
Pedialyte.
Don't even mess around with anything else.
I like Pedialyte.
Yeah. I mean, you want to actually perform better in the game?
Mm.
You get Pedialyte.
Stopwatch is still going. I didn't
You want to
stop
get
you.
a ton of cavities? You go with Powerade. What did we have at the Central Dining Hall?
Powerade?
Yeah. Like 12,
So-
12 cavities after a month.
So as my sports drink is up for the final pick in the draft, that's kind of what I was wondering. I was like, with Gatorade off the board, am I going to have to take Powerade? Because that just be lying through my teeth.
Yeah.
Like, it's clearly such a backup. It's clearly such a backup. But, and I think I've discussed this on JJR before and actually tried to tell people about it, I'm taking Body Armor.
It's what I would go with here if I were you.
Body Armor, again, I thought was like a weightlifter protein thing. Like, I didn't even think it was an energy drink. Or a sports drink, excuse me. And then they are, and they're really good.
They're good. Good, right?
Like it tastes less sports drinky than Gatorade, if that makes sense. Like a little smoother. That's weird to say.
The only thing that weirds me out is like the strawberry lemonade flavor they have,
yeah,
which to me just isn't a sports drink flavor.
strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry banana. They have
Strawberry
strawberry banana.
banana.
People,
But I've
have-
had it and it's all right. But I just like, wait, this isn't.
I wouldn't have this during gameplay.
people always push the strawberry banana pairing, but they're
It's a
not.
great pair.
I think that's a stereotype. I think anytime you try to have a strawberry banana flavored something, it's not good. Because strawberries and bananas, good. But you try to put it in a drink or at an ice cream or something.
Oh, ice cream can be good.
Ice cream's always good.
Yeah, I don't know. I like strawberry banana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
Maybe I don't like it.
Yeah, maybe you don't like it, man. Banana goes with a lot of
Overrated,
stuff.
sure, but-
Isn't that wild? Banana's got chocolate. It's got peanut butter. It's got strawberry.
It's because it's kind of nothing.
Ketchup in the South.
You want to read through the draft for everyone?
Blueberries.
Jake has Red Bull as his energy, orange juice as his juice, whiskey as his alcohol, Dr. Pepper as his soda, and Powerade as his juice.
Totally wrong.
Yeah, it's not
Body
Powerade.
armor.
Thought I could slide it by
That's the
ya.
juice.
That's a good draft, Jake. I like your draft. I think you're gonna win the draft. I think you have a great.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you have a great draft. I have Coke, apple juice, Blue Monsters, IPAs, and Pedialyte. Oh, that's a pretty good draft too.
That's what a lot of strong drafts.
BBD has Gatorade, lagers, coffee. Now that's going to trick some people up, but it's a great pick. Sprite, and then grape juice.
The grape juice hurts.
What do you mean, Jake?
I mean, it felt like he had apple juice waiting, and then
Oh, I audible before he could make his pick.
honestly, so again, me not fully knowing the rules, Gatorade probably was the number one overall pick.
Just the biggest drop off.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally say, "Give me a Gatorade."
Yeah, you can get me a Powerade and that's fine, but it's like a Kleenex situation. Like they're all called
Right.
Gatorades now.
That's why we called our stuff Gatorade.
Gatorade.
We should start opening the show with that commercial.
Yes.
Say, "Oh, and that was brought by our sponsor, Gatorade."
Yeah. I texted Jake
him into it.
after we made you go to a specific beer,
Yeah.
not just take beer. I texted Jake. I told him, I said, take a liquor so no one else takes another beer. And he's just stuck with lagers.
I thought that might be happening.
But then he took whiskey, and I don't like any other liquor, so I couldn't stay.
So
with
he
the
would have,
friend.
if he had gone somewhere else, he would have taken whiskey.
He told me to not take a beer, and then he.
beer. He took I don't get took whiskey, so.
Good draft.
Yeah, good draft.
I think we covered a lot there.
A lot of people saying if it was lemonade,
Mm.
man.
But you know that's how the pundits get, BBD.
Yeah.
They want a headline.
Yes.
The other, I forget if I said it when I made the Sprite pick. The other soda I was considering was the Mountain Dew. It carries a certain connotation that I
Yeah.
like,
No, it's just
but also at the same time, like day in day out, if you gotta have the sody.
Mountain Dew is like the X of the alphabet draft. It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
All right.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
it's like
Your
we're really
better. Your other
doing
picks
this.
just have to kind of be in a similar state. Like Mountain Dew and coffee can't be on the same board.
Yeah, Sprite has the more versatility. You can mix Mountain Dew with alcohols and stuff and whatever, but that's crazy.
Mm.
So
You're
this
being
guy-
the
this guy says, so
escalator of the
grape
group
juice is
if you
wine.
suggest that.
If lemon juice makes lemonade a soft drink, so what is a soft drink? Well, wine is like fermented over time. It's a completely different process.
Grapes.
Like grape. That's a bad argument. I don't know if you realize that argument's bad.
Good draft. Good clean draft.
Because, like, what are other fruits if you ferment them?
I think some of them turn into alcohols. Doesn't apples? If you like,
I think they turn.
If you
Apples turn
ferment-
into cider.
if you ferment apples, I think they become boozy. What's fermenting? Waiting?
Imagine. I think you got to,
Just let
like,
it
leave it
hang
in
out.
temperatures and stuff. No, maybe not.
Mountain Dew would have been a good grab because you could have also spun the Baja Blast, the Code Red.
Yeah, there's some
like
variants
those
there.
are
And there are the sub flavors of Sprite as well.
sure.
I think making sure I mentioned the McDonald's Sprite was important because it hits different.
Yeah, I would have. Mountain Dew just circling through my head. Mountain Dew is like a.
So
I mean, I can go back, I think.
Fermentation is like letting something sit or forcing it to have the chemical conversion of sugars into ethanol. So basically, it's just waiting or like waiting in a specific way, but only certain things can ferment.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Carbohydrates can ferment.
I have Mountain Dew as like an electric running back who's either going to go like 12 carries, $145, or like if they don't have their 2 big runs, it's like, oh, 10 for 21 today. Like,
Yeah.
just didn't break loose. They contained him. But when he goes.
Talking how good's your good.
Look at the pictures for fermentation.
Attaboy.
How'd they learn that?
Just trying stuff out.
Right, dude? I guess
Sugars into
I always forget how
ethanol,
bored people.
ethanol producing alcoholic drinks such as wine, beer, and cider. So it's like apples turn into cider.
Dude, just when you remember how bored people were, like the first time someone stumbled into old grapes and they got kind of fucked up, they were like, okay,
Cheese ferment.
And they kept doing it.
let's try that again. Wait, what else gets old?
Yeast.
What else gets old and makes us drunk?
Isn't that a joke somewhere?
Could be.
I think
Should
there's
be.
a stand-up guy who does that joke.
Sounds like a nice fella. What do we got? We got one more thing?
We got some packages to open.
Oh, the package.
There's 2 things.
My goodness.
There's 2 things.
Yeah. So mine is artwork.
Okay. Let's show us.
Because I think this is just for me. I sent like a picture of my. I forget how this happened, but he reached out and was like, "Do you want me to send you some of my art?" And I said, "My walls are pretty bare in my new office." This is from Brad Davis, and he says, "Jomboy, thank you, and everyone except Jake. He sucks at Jomboy Media for making the game fun again. You will play a huge part in the future of the game. I hope you enjoy some of my fine prints and card art. Brad, P.S. Kidding about Jake. He's awesome."
Roller
Had you there
coaster.
for a little bit.
Roller coaster ride.
Yeah, that's wild for you specifically.
I mean, that's actually. Wait, should I ask people for art?
Well, I do need art in
like
my
art.
office,
Yeah.
and if there's 2, we can do one at home and one here. But I wanted. Oh, there's a lot. Joey D.
Holy smokes.
Pretty cool, huh? Didn't know it was thick. Ooh. Derek G. J.
Derek J.
Mickey M.
George.
Georgie H. No, Georgie R.
George H.R.
George H.R. GHR.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Run.
Yeah.
Herman Ruth.
Like, I can kind of actually, like, there's 5. Maybe I'll take 4, but, like, I can, like, make these into a wall at my place right now. That's how bare they are, so thank you.
Very nice.
Can you place them back in the box? I don't want to toss them. And then there's this thing. Do you want to open this?
What
It
is
came in
that?
the same box from Brad.
We don't know what it is yet.
Oh, he said
Oh, there's
cards
another
as well.
box. Box from Feo.
Feo. The entire time in the chat, Feo was saying, yeah, lemonade, not juice.
You guys are kind of beat.
No, he was like,
I'd
Feo was,
interested in checking
Feo,
the
I just kept
records.
seeing him say, not a juice.
I'd have to check the record.
I'm with Jimmy, not a juice. He actually all capsed, not a juice, and then had to delete it himself. He's a man of honor.
Feo started with a note, which this is how good Feo is. Oh, those are badass.
Lord.
Yeah, those are cool, huh?
That's badass.
Let's see.
Wow.
BradDavisArt.com.
BradDavisArt.com. Those are cool.
Yeah.
So this is how good Fayao is. Almost, I mean, as good as BradDavisArt.com. He wrote a note that said, no need to pre-scan the letter. If it's personal, you can read it all.
Nice.
Because that's what we do to every letter that comes in.
Uh-huh.
That's attention to detail, folks. Greetings, Fao here. Figured I'd get that out immediately since the nature of this box and envelope in this letter probably already has you thinking that there's something sinister when it isn't. Just a quick note to explain the contents of the package. Package. The 2 white boxes are for Jimmy and Katie, a gift in celebration of James Douglas / John Baby / Jimmy Jr. / JD, wherever we land on that. Looks like a JD to me so far. Wow, throwing it out.
J-Doug, I go sometimes.
Just a stupid little photo editing project I worked up with a little help info-wise from Lou Ellen. Note, I'm very well aware and at peace with the fact that you may find these incredibly stupid, so feel free to give your thoughts if that is the case. The snack is for everyone in the office.
Snack! Yes!
Let's go.
As I feel bad when you open a thing from me and only some can participate, they aren't a special homemade snack at all. It's a national brand, but it's my personal favorite snack. My friends and I call it crack corn due to the addictive nature of the product. Enjoy, and I greatly appreciate you all. Fao lives undefeated.
I'm excited for the crack corn, but speaking of crack corn, can someone in Texas send us
Some more Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's chips or whatever that Buc-ee's stuff is again? That stuff's amazing.
Yeah, we got to have that around. Box in a box. The 2 white
How do you know
boxes. He said the 2 white boxes are for you and the baby.
Ooh. Wow, Jeff Passan mug. Breaking, the New York Yankees are placing James O'Brien and Katie O'Brien on the 18-year paternity-maternity list with a James Douglas O'Brien. Tweeted from TweetDeck, Jeff used on November 3rd, 158. Wow, that's crazy. Did I put that in my Instagram comment at some point? Or did
I think he got.
Maybe
You probably told Lou Ellen.
via Katie or something.
Oh. 11 tweets, 3 quote tweets. Wish I could see what people are putting on blast.
I hate to warn you.
This is cool. Every time I drink
Oh,
out of
I
this, I'm
am
gonna
familiar
tweet
with
it
that.
at Jeff and say, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for tweeting this, Jeff.
What?
Jeff would be like, what the hell? I did what?
Keep talking. I'm going to try that with the crack corn.
Thank you very much. What are you eating?
Didn't listen to me.
Crack corn, I know, but I don't want to keep talking. I want to eat it.
Right, but I want to try this out.
Yeah, but you don't eat in small doses.
Mm-mm.
So you're going to eat that whole bag now?
No, I'm just going to take a really big handful. And you got to pass it to BBD. Or I'll pass it back to BBD.
No. I will pass it to BBD, and it doesn't need to go by
But no, then we don't even need to get up.
It doesn't need to go by you again.
This is popcorn drizzled in chocolate.
Yeah. This is how Katie's family eats their popcorn. No, she puts, like, candy in it, like M&M's or...
Just does that. It's just
I've
tough
messed
to get a
around.
proper handful.
It's hard. It's
Not
tough to
M&M's.
distribute.
Crunch a bunch.
Bunch
Bunch of crunch
of crunch.
at the movie theater.
Man, we haven't chewed into the mics in a while.
We're going to do movie theater candy lineup.
Do we do that? Do we talk about doing
We
that?
can.
Kind of like Halloween candy.
Oh, we also Jake and I were saying yesterday we should pick a movie this week to do.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't
again.
done a movie.
Crunch
in
a
a while.
bunch is a movie theater candy.
Yeah, exclusively. I've truly not seen it elsewhere.
After me, go to PD.
Yeah, I'm going to pass it to BBD.
Oh, no.
I can't even grab more. I'm covered in chocolate. I have to go wash my hands. Now you're doing, now he's up.
There, take one. There's not more in there.
There's 3 bags. Don't open another bag. We can't have 2
But that's
bags
the end of the box.
That's it.
Thank you, Val.
But just those 2.
I got to wash my hand.
Look how Jake's holding this stuff. You got chocolate all over your face.
I put on a little weight.
You're gripping it.
I want it to get away.
Oh my God. So you're going to go wash your hands?
I'm going to wash my hands really quick.
Okay, then we're playing match 5. Man. Did you just turn the light off? Yeah.
Oh, the switch is
Just bumbling, fumbling popcorn man.
Wow, guy likes blue Gatorade and got a green one.
It's not a Gatorade.
Monster. There's no one to blame.
Popcorn drunk. Okay. Well, the number of retweets is the birthday. 11/3/21. Don't clip this and show it to my son in like 10 years, but his birthday kind of stinks, right? November 3rd.
11/3. Yeah.
11/3/21.
11/2 would have been so much better.
Yes. Or 11/1 even.
Yeah.
11/1/21. That's badass.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Obviously, 8 more days would have been ridiculous. 11/11, obviously, is a pairing.
It would have been big. He grew. He's 10 pounds now. I had to go to a physical therapist for my arm.
Holding him so much.
I said, what happened? I said, hold my baby a lot.
How big was he when he was born?
He was
Ever asked.
7 pounds, 15 ounces. But he was really 7 pounds, 14.5. They said, we round up. I said, sounds like you're a bunch of liars.
We
like
can
my
see the number
podcast
right
host,
there.
Jake.
If you gave
That's what I
them-
refer to you as, my podcast host.
If you gave them a little, let's call it 8, what do you think happens?
I think just a hard
No, we're hospital.
or hospital. I've been no headphones all show.
You've been headphoneless.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to go headphoneless.
I need to wear these to make sure I'm screaming.
Can I, as we get match 5 open, I was going to tell the people who listen to this, they might be interested. Tomorrow, all day, is Baseball Stars Tournament V2. All day tomorrow. We are filming from like 11 till the end. It's like, what, 11 games? 11 games we played. So, no socials will be allowed because we cannot give away any spoilers. And we're running it back on the JM Gaming channel. You washed your hands already.
Easy. I had my snack.
You're not going to have any more?
No, I'm done. Dude, I grabbed too much in my hand.
Yeah, you had a whole, baseball.
That was a mistake. But we grow, we learn, we get better every day.
Some.
Not easy.
All right, match 5. Tell them about match 5. It's a very fun game. We play it a lot here. And
Match 5.
here's how you play. You can go get it.
Yeah.
Before we play this game in match 5, make sure that you go get it because it's very fun. You'll understand how we play it in 2 seconds. There's a prompt. BBD and Jake are going to have to guess what answers I write down. My intent is to match them as well, but more so they have to try and get my brain than me getting theirs. And then we change the host and keep going. Everyone can play. It's very easy. This is the wrong piece of paper.
Go Jomboy.
It's code Jomboy.
Go Jomboy.
think it's
Gets you your discount.
That's
The
the
link in the
Roman
description
Magic
here.
Spoon. Folded.
Get your copy of Match 5 Trivia game by going to match5trivia.com. Save 15% by entering code Jomboy.
Match5trivia.com.
Number 5.
Numerical 5. Not spelled out.
What do you got, kiddo?
Now, I'm trying to instill a rule where we don't fish for cards as much.
Okay.
Unless it's political or just rude.
Okay.
I think we got to test ourselves.
One draw.
I think it's funnier
Okay.
when you're up against it.
Done.
So I did one draw.
Shut the fuck up.
In previous rounds, we're going to put this back. Name the 5 greatest female tennis players of all time. 888888888. Okay. Okay, stumbling now. Stumbling. Came out the gate hot. And now stumbling. Ooh, I got to hide the chat.
Hide the chat. See one. Oh.
Okay, I have 5.
I think I'm missing a big one.
No. My brain.
That's fine.
I have 5.
Okay. What do you got, kiddo?
Serena.
Yep.
Yep.
Venus.
Yep.
Billie Jean.
Yep.
Yep.
Then I just wrote down Sharapova.
Oh, that's the one.
I know she wasn't
That's
good,
what I was trying to think of.
but she's like was the most famous in my formative
I
years.
went Billie Jean King over Sharapova. So I'm not mad I didn't necessarily lose a point.
Oh, I don't have another. I just wrote down Coretti.
Ready.
Yeah.
I got a nice Italian gal who plays tennis.
Well, I just watched the Venus
Okay.
Williams movie, and I forget who was the number 1 seed, but it was something like Jenna Coretti.
Oh, yeah, it is something like that, but not that.
I don't know what it was.
Tough to match.
Yeah. Who'd you have, BBD? Interested to see if we got anything here.
Naomi Osaka,
I didn't go.
because she's right now.
I forget, you're young.
And Wozniacki.
Those are good ones. I went Navratilova
I thought about her, but I said I'm going to Coretti instead.
and Steffi Graf.
That's a good one.
All time. I feel like, are we missing a big-time famous female tennis player?
I thought it.
Can I Google that?
Yeah, but you also got to pick because you're the host.
I'm the next host.
1 card for you.
I was trying to think of one for.
I don't want to look at it. I would like to pick my card.
You got to pick it right off the top.
No.
That's the new rules.
You can't pick it from anywhere else?
No, I'm trying to instill. We just go off the top.
I still want to do 1 card, though. We need a place for dead cards is what we need.
That's why I'm trying to go top bottom.
I think we need a dead card pile because I don't want to necessarily go on the top. You nuts?
Causing a mess.
Name a person's 5 most prized possessions. Name a person's 5.
God damn it. Me and my sibling, or me and someone, or me and you maybe, got into such heated debates about what is a prized possession.
Right.
I think it's my family.
These are the new rules we want to play.
No, I'm just, because it's, okay.
I don't think we can discuss.
I think that's part of what this
Yeah.
game is.
Um,
I got 4 pretty quick. Yeah, this is stupid.
Chris Everett, Martina Hingis were other female tennis players.
Chris Everett. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around what I think you guys might be doing, but I'm going to try and guess.
I have 5.
I have 5.
I'm going to blow this.
Don't blow it.
No, I blew it because me and dude, I don't know why this come up. Maybe it was match 5 I played with my family. Like possession to me was way different than someone else interpreted when we played. So, what were your 5?
He introduced sadly. I have jewelry.
Yes.
The one.
No, I didn't write it down. I started writing down. I changed it.
No.
So I have.
If you have ring or necklace or something, I think that
I wrote
okay.
a wedding ring.
I think that counts.
But if you have if you had also necklace,
Like if I
you
went-
get
Yeah.
one,
you only get one. Jewelry.
It's only credit for one thing.
I put photos.
So you went the route that I like going. I tried to go.
I will
Okay.
see.
I
All
thought
right.
about photos.
So nobody with photos.
Photos
No
is like my
photos.
number one. If I was trying to
That
answer
is
for
the
me, like, my
that
number
is the next
for
one on that would have been on my
I,
list.
I knew a family and all the house burned down. And they lost all their yearbooks, and I was like, oh, that's so sad.
Car,
car.
Car.
boat,
Don't have both.
Good answer though.
and then I went golf clubs.
Yeah, I love it. You did possessions how I usually do it. Like I put down family, job, life, because that's how when I played with my family, they did it. And I was like, that's not a. And I argued with them that's not, like possession is like
Family doesn't count.
Yeah.
Those are people. You don't possess them.
exactly.
So
I
what were
agree
your
with
full
you. I
5?
was trying to cover my bases here. I didn't know which way you were going to go.
My full 5 are jewelry, photos, car, boat, golf clubs. I was gonna say I also don't consider a house a possession.
I think
even
I
though
wrote
it
it.
is.
I wrote it
a house,
down.
you buy it.
Yeah.
Like if you lose that sucks.
Yes, but
And it is like by definition like the most
I guess
valuable
everyone
thing.
has different definitions of possessions. I guess that's
Yeah.
part of the question. What'd you have, Beavers?
I wrote autographed thing.
Yeah.
That's
then-
fair though. That's
yeah.
a good answer.
And then the number 5, the one I wrote down, said, this is stupid. I just wrote heirlooms.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
But that's real. Like for
Yeah.
me, it's
just a
actually
silly
like,
word.
Like I think I played this once, and I did all stuff like this, and I was the outcast. So I tried to, but I did like hard drives, photos,
Right.
like things I would
Yeah.
not want to lose, and it was like all things that were not valuable because I did like photos or like I did
Monetarily valuable.
yeah, they weren't like I couldn't sell them on the market, so they
Right.
were like those aren't prized. Like, so I
Right.
was getting it both ways.
That's where, for some reason, I lump home as like I have that closer to like family because home's kind of a mindset.
Well, home is, but not house.
Yeah, but then a house that's like lame because that is your home.
Unless you own multiple.
Right, but then you don't care about them as much.
Oh, it could be a prized possession. I got a house in an island.
Cottage.
Like
don't
if
have
I
it as
get
a
a
possession.
if I ever buy a house down the shore, that would be my number one like prized possession.
I don't have it as possession. I have houses in a different category.
Interesting.
Just like an extension of you, I guess.
Wow.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Deep.
5 greatest heavyweight boxers of all time.
Mm.
Heavyweight.
Pacquiao's out. I know you were going there.
Yeah.
We can I can agree to just not do it. I was gonna say.
No, we got to do
I was gonna
it.
say. By the way, I don't know who's in what categories.
No.
I know he's not.
You kind of do. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Got 3 real quick.
I'm so excited to write this 5th one. Should I try? I mean, no one's gonna have this guy.
Do what you want.
He's top 5 heavyweight boxer for me.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Who? I don't think.
We'll
you're
wait till. Has everyone written down the answers?
I wrote 5.
I have 5. Do you have 5?
Yeah.
Can
No.
I guess? Oh.
No. Okay.
Can I guess the one you were laughing about?
Yeah.
Butterbean?
Yeah.
Do you know who Butterbean is?
Oh.
Google Butterbean and you'll understand.
You
it.
knew who I was
Yes.
in right now.
The way you phrased it was yes.
All I said was top 5 for me.
I know. Butterbean was just. Butterbean is America.
Yeah.
Like Butterbean is America, man. He was. I don't want to say BBD. I don't want to say he was a household name, but like if you were a sports fan, you kind of knew Butterbean.
How old do you think he is right now?
53.
67.
55.
Okay.
That's hilarious that you knew I was gonna write down Butterbean.
The way you phrased it was, he's my top 5. Butterbean. He looks like a turkey, and he's named Butterbean. Yeah. All right, BBD.
He's in a great Jackass skit where he just like boxes Johnny Knoxville in the middle of a sporting goods store and just like knocks him out cold.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes, I have that.
Jim?
Yeah, I got Ali.
Okay.
Mike Tyson.
Yes.
I put Floyd Mayweather. He's the one that I didn't know if what weight he is, but I know because I knew he fought Manny. I wrote him down either way, so that is the answer.
It is what you wrote down. I don't think he is. I don't know.
Frazier and Evander Holyfield, last 2.
Wow.
I got Frazier.
Because I was thinking about the first 2 guys.
Yeah.
And I only know them for fighting them, but I know they were good.
Well, yeah. Once I wrote down Ali, then I wrote down Foreman and Frazier.
I had Foreman. And then I thought you'd go modern. I had Deontay Wilder. I don't know. He's kind of a guy.
Kind of. I wish I knew.
Yeah, no. He fought that. Who's that white bald boxer that's like Fury? but I didn't remember.
Those are
his
names
name.
that you're saying
Isn't
them and
Floyd
I recognize
Mayweather
them.
tiny?
I think Mayweather's not.
I know he's a small guy.
That's what he wrote. And then I put Rocky, just kind of hoping you were gonna run. Out
I
of
thought about doing it.
Yeah.
I put Jack Johnson.
Nice, classic.
Yeah.
A classic. No Foreman. No George.
No.
Okay.
One of the names I cycled through real quick, but
Okay.
Well, who won?
I think you were BBD.
I got
3,
7.
5,
I got 7.
1, 2. I think I got my 8th there because you guys split one. You got Frazier.
BBD. I mean, if we check the scoreboards, it might be like 4 to 2 to 1 or something like that.
In match 5?
Yeah.
I guess by
4, 2,
5
1?
times we play from now that
How many times have we played?
I would guess 15.
On JJR, you think we played 15 times?
I'd say 10, but I'd cap at 10.
I'll go 5, 3, 2.
It's only once a week.
I won once.
Yeah. I have you ahead of me.
You've won
So
you've won at least 2.
It could be even more skewed. I think I've only won once, maybe twice.
We've had a couple ties.
And we've had other people play and I think win.
We've never had a guest win.
A guest
Ever.
hasn't won.
Ever.
They can't. You kind of can't win. Take 5 on the first.
No, because if you're our guest, you automatically lose. Rule of the show.
That's a rule of the show.
Yeah.
And we forgot that part. Okay. That's match 5. Go get yours. Match5.com. 5 the number. 5 the number. Match 5.
5 the
3,
number.
2,
You get it?
3.
Yeah, I get it.
5 the
5 the
number.
number. Not the food.
Match.
Code Jomboy.
5.
15% off.
1 through 10, what number do you think would make the best food?
I mean, I think they're going to have to watch one of the next episodes to find out.
8.
I think 8 as well. That was my number 1.
Guys.
What did you think?
You're taking the 1-1 off the board.
Worst food? Surprisingly 3. It's half of 8, though.
It's almost there.
Leaves you wanting more. There.
Time for me to play the outro music?
Jomboy Jake
Come ahead.
Oh.
Jomboy Jake Radio. The only show you'll ever need. BBD, snacks and tea. Wednesday afternoon, Jomboy Jake Radio. 2 hours of your life. Drafting things with these short teams. You'll never have to strive. I might sound a little crazy, but it's the best breaking time. And everybody knows
Melanson to the Snakes.
214.
and the Jack is the best. Jack sucks.
Ugly